Venus by Collier Kelley. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and the sixth largest planet in our solar system. Venus is named after the Roman goddess Venus, or the Greek goddess Aphrodite. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty. It is often called the morning or evening star because it is most of the time the last object in the sky in the morning and most of the time the first object you see in the evening. In various ways, Venus is very much like Earth. The diameter of Venus is 95% that of Earth's, and the mass is 80% that of Earth's. Both planets are made of rock and both have fairly young surfaces. Venus is often regarded as Earth's evil twin because of the intense temperature and weather. The average temperature on the surface of Venus is 758 degrees Kelvin, which is 900 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a thick cloud layer on Venus, and it is very windy in the atmosphere of Venus. Venus once had water, but it was boiled away by the sun. Venus's surface is so hot because of runaway greenhouse gas effect. This caused a thick atmosphere consisting of 95% carbon dioxide. Earth would have this effect if it was closer to the sun. A greenhouse gas effect is a change in the steady state temperature of a planet or moon by the presence of an atmosphere containing gas that absorbs and emits infrared radiation. The atmosphere heats up because it absorbs thermal infrared radiation. All of Venus's greenhouse gases were evaporated into the atmosphere. The landscape of these two planets are very similar. Venus has depressions, highlands, mountains, and volcanoes. There are different types of volcanoes on Venus. This is a picture of some pancake volcanoes. The core of Venus is very much like Earth. The core is made up of a mantle of molten iron ore, which is about 3,000 kilometers thick. One major difference is that Venus does not have tectonic plates, which Earth has. Venus rotates fairly slow compared to Earth. Earth rotates 243 times for Venus to complete one rotation. Venus does not have a magnetic field because of its slow rotation. Galileo first took notice of this planet in the sky. The Mariner 2 was the first thing to visit Venus. The Magellan spacecraft mapped out the surface of Venus. This gave us very important data about the geology of Venus. There is currently a satellite gathering data while orbiting Venus. This satellite is the Venus Express, which is pictured here. Venus is inhospitable for life due to the runaway greenhouse gas effect. The only thought of colonizing Venus was creating floating cities 50 kilometers up in the atmosphere where it is not as hot.